I think a lot about how all of us tend to say that junior high, high school was the most awkward time for us, and I believe in that full force wholeheartedly. I see it as kind of a spectrum of you have people on this end who are like, "Oh, I was so awkward," and they were fine. They weren't really that awkward at all. And then you have people on this side that were like, "Oh yeah, I was a little awkward." And those were like the most awkward people. But I kind of saw myself in the middle there, and I owe it a lot to the school I went to. I went to Red Lion. If anyone knows, it's rural, mix of a lot of things. But being from the southern part of the county, being and doing all of these outdoorsy things, but also me as a person enjoying doing theater and concert choir and all of that, really confused a lot of people in the teenage range. And when it comes to that age range and not really kind of just automatically putting in people in boxes and not understanding that, it didn't always make for a great time for me. So I was awkward in so many different ways. But by my senior year of high school, I was feeling really good about myself and as good as I could be. And now I'm like light years ahead of that. But overall, the senior year for me was great. And homecoming week had come up, and it was literally Spirit Week. We had so many events lined up. My Latin class had a awesome party. That was all the coolest people, of course. And we had pictures for superlatives. I got to be a superlative for our yearbook. I was Red Line's best citizen. So I was like feeling like I was hot shit, even though it was just like the lamest superlative you could get. I had a date to homecoming. She was a friend, but it was still a date. And the only thing I was really worried about was the homecoming pep rally, which was the Friday, the day before homecoming, the same day as the big football game. And everyone was like super hyped. And somehow I got signed up for the competition between the classes. There was going to be a couple different events, and I was signed up for one of them. I didn't want to be, someone did it, and I was too nervous to even take my name off the list. So I just threw myself into this scenario. Walking into the field, Hornfield, with, if you've never been there, it's huge. It fit our entire school. It's built into the side of a hill. So it's like intimidating. And like walking onto the field with a table set up for the event I was participating in, and just walking up and seeing the table of pies because I was signed up for a pie eating competition. I look at my competition, and it's people from all grades, and one person sticks out in particular. And I mean, I made my judgments when I saw this person. They were like 6'2". They were a bigger person. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose. I'm the one who's supposed to win because I'm the senior, and this kid is going to win, and it's not even going to be a problem for him. And he even is starting to trash talk me, which, like, I'm 17 and I don't know how to trash talk. This kid was coming, bumping his chest up against mine. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Everyone in school is seeing this. And I'm like, oh my God, he was also the freshman. So worst thing that could happen for a senior is to lose to the freshman. But it was horrible. And I felt so sick. At the same time, I need to start eating pie. So we all get down on our knees. We put our hands behind our back, and we have at it. And everything was really, I mean, truly a blur in the sense of it, that there's like pie mashing around everywhere. But my hand goes up automatically because I shoved food down my gullet so fast that it wasn't even a question who won that competition between the 4 grades. And at that moment, I didn't really realize it at first, but I didn't see anyone else standing up. I just thought I was done. I was so incredibly elated that I didn't have to be the loser, but I was so proud of myself because I love eating food and I'm good at it. And I was better than this kid. I did it for my class. I did it for my school. I did it for the whole Spirit Week. And I walked up to the kid and I said, good game, better luck next time. And I hope he learned about trash talking and how, like, it's better not to know how to do it, because I did fine and I didn't have it. So in that case, I hope if anyone takes from that story, it's that I love eating food And please don't challenge me to any kind of food eating contest, because I will make it work.